6? I can't do it like this. Hold on. I can't do it like this. I can't.
Welcome to Season 2 of the Grown Man Subjects Podcast. That's right, Season 2 of the GMS Podcast. Thanks for tapping in wherever you are. We appreciate all the love and support thus far. Continue to support our content. Please like, subscribe, and comment on all of our shows, and we truly appreciate it.
So my upbeatness keeps me alive. Again, I don't mind if the devil's playground.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy GQ Smooth, and I'm here to announce the second season. That's right, the second season of GMS. I want to send a big shout out to everyone who has subscribed so far and everyone who has viewed our content. We appreciate the views, but we would appreciate it even more if those viewers became subscribers. So please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment your opinions and thoughts on our content and what you want to see more of. EQ out.
Saying the truth hurts. It does. But I'd rather be hurt by the truth than painted a pretty lie.
What's going on, guys? This is Shaheed, the S in GMS, aka Maximize Motivational Muscles, aka Triple M, aka Mr. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday man. This is season 2, so prepare as we continue to talk about improving education, politics, improving black communities, climate change, poverty, even changing our paradigm so we can excel better mentally. Continue to hit that subscribe button, like the videos, comment, and let's get it. What's going on, guys? What's going on? We are back here with another episode of GMS, Grown Man Subjects. I'm one of your co-hosts, Shaheed, aka Triple M. Before you guys forget, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Again, stay in touch with us for all updates.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy GQ Smooth, back at you live with another episode of GMS. Let's get into it.
Smooth, man. So today, I got a very special guest, all right? Mike Jones, man. Michael Jones. Who? Michael Jones, man. I had to get that out of the way. Man. What's going on with you, baby? How you feeling?
Man, hanging in there, man.
That's what's up, man. So this man is he's a father, he's married, he's a personal trainer, a coach. Man, you got your own Herbal Life link, man. Just please, man, just for the record, man, let's just state your name, where you from, and where you currently reside, please.
My name is Mike Jones, for real. But I was actually born in North Carolina, Carolinian, but then I was raised in Florida. I've been in Florida 25 years, and I just recently came back, and I only been here a year and just over the half point. So right now I'm spreading back home, coming back to my homeland.
Okay. That's what's up, man. How was the weather? How's the weather differ from, where you were originally to North Carolina?
I tell you one thing, the heat here is very, I can take it. I can adapt to it very easily, because the heat in Florida is another deal, a whole nother perspective.
A few trips that my fiance and I, because we still got some family down there. Her family is split between Orlando and Miami, and man, every time we go, it's cool as Sunday breeze. I honestly, we've never went, and I was just like, I can't wait to get out this heat. Like, it's always been really, really cool, Now that could be depending on the time of year that we've gone.
What time is going?
Yeah. Usually, around like we would probably pick up like sometimes in like February, March, and then like around maybe like September, October, November-ish, So I guess we're really not there for the summer months.
Yeah.
So yeah.
that July, August hit different.
Yeah. I would imagine so. Yeah. Go ahead, G. It's on you. What's
What's going on, Mike? Nice to meet you. I wanted to get into your career field about urban life and how long you been into the field.
I've basically been doing it 7 years. My wife had got me into it at first because I was being a supportive husband of what she was trying to do because she lost over 120 pounds with the products and she became a coach.
Clap that up. Clap that
Yeah.
up. Clap that up.
So I'm a football player myself, so I always been around football. And then I also coached high school football. So basically, Herbalife is basically just something that you can fit around what you already do and what you already are. A lot of people think when you go into when you bring in certain supplements, you gotta pretty much just conform yourself to whatever it is. It's like, nah, whatever you pick up should form to what you are.
Right.
So like now I just got done coaching, training a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old. But now I can pick Herbalife around what I do. I'm a strength and conditioning coach, but I also tell them if you want some more organic products, so you want to go towards my way, I have my athletic line that I can refer to them, which will also lower their price as far as getting training from me. So I made it fit what I do. So I still get to have fun doing what I'm doing.
Right.
That's
amazing.
That's great right there.
Yeah.
I like how it sounds like you match not only the workout regimen but the nutrition aspect in with it as well, man. That's so important. That's so important. That's so important. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's something I learned the hard way. Being a young athlete and thinking, oh, we just run it off, we just work it off. I was doing that playing football. Came out of high school, doing some semi-pro, eating whatever I felt like I wanted to eat. Oh, we just burn it off. Oh, we can just get five Big Macs, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mess around and develop Crohn's disease. When people look at me now, they don't see how I could have it because of what I do and how I look now. But I had to make a very pivoting point. I had to make a decision in my life to not let that beat me out. And the only way to fight back from Crohn's disease is nutrition. Point blank. You have to now pay attention to how you're eating, start making better decisions and eating better. So it's a habit.
So when you had those Crohn's disease, man, did you start like abdominal pain, fatigue?
Oh man. Abdominal pain, it's like if you ever been punched in the stomach or fell on something that had the wind knocked out of you. It's like having that feeling, but it don't go away after a few minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, like whenever I have a flare up, I go into the hospital. That's an automatic 3 days for me. That's why I said, okay, I can't go. Because as soon as I go in, that's automatic. I know I'm staying, and they hit me with morphine right away because of the pain. Anybody know? Anybody felt morphine before? That make you feel like a crackhead.
Yeah. So I remember I was getting my wisdom teeth pulled, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And they put me on some perks, something like that. And of course, they put me to sleep and everything like that. And I remember opening my eyes, and I remember like saying something to my pops. My pops was the one who, he got me out of the car, put me into my bed, took my clothes off, put my night clothes on and all that. And I remember like I was up, but I couldn't move not one lick of my body. And I said, like when I woke up, I was like, if this is how people want to feel being high, I don't ever want to be high. I don't ever want to have that kind of out of body experience, because to me, it was like a scary feeling, and knowing what's going on around me and not being able to not do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. So I said
almost like paralysis.
Yeah. I'm like, the only high I want to get is, if I'm getting a crazy adrenaline rush off of a pre-workout, them endorphins start kicking in and things like that. That's the only high I want to get. I don't want to get no other high than that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, man, most definitely. So when it comes to Herbalife and things like that, man, how's the merchandise, and where can we find your merchandise and your athletic line and things to that nature?
Basically, I have my own website. It's already set up. Well, basically, you can go in there and you can even fill out free profiles. Like it'll ask you questions about whatever your goals are, and it'll start to form a meal plan for you that also implements Herbalife products to where it will fit your needs and your goals. But at that point, you can go in there and look at stuff, look at labels, read what's in some of the products. You can do all that online on my website. And you can also see some gear on there as well. Okay. But I'll also stay in touch with everybody. So if they really want something a little bit more serious, so I can make sure it get done.
Now, how do you know if a potential client is serious? How do you know?
Serious, for one, if they follow the steps that I gave them. Because like sometimes you can't be too hungry to get a client that you just throw out all your stuff at once. You know what I'm saying? And that happens at first because that's normal, and that's in any field. When a young entrepreneur is just getting something, that first couple of clients come by, you just, I call it throwing up. Yeah. No, you got to have a process, and you got to give out just enough so they can come back and actually give something. So like when I tell somebody, if they're serious, I tell them, well, go on my website and do a profile. Because when you go on there and you do a profile, it's going to link back up to me and say, hey, this person went on here and did a profile. This is what they said they want their results to be, and this is what was recommended for them. Once I see them in that profile thing, I say, okay, they took a step out of their busy schedule. So I know they're serious because they filled out a profile. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, until they fill out a profile, I don't go too deep at all. Because they got to give me something. Because a lot of people just be wanting to hear stuff, but not really ready to put in work yet. Yeah. But the people that do profiles and tell you what their goals are and what they're trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Those people are ready to actually try to work for it.
Right.
So that's my way of kind of like funneling it down and not just wasting time with people that just want to hear stuff.
Right.
That's what's up. Dope.
So, as we know, we still dealing with this global pandemic. It affected people multiply around the globe and in different ways. And I just want to know, how did it affect you, your family, your personal life, and your business?
I mean, it affected us in the way of, now I had to move a little bit more now, as far as like making sure finances are straight, because I still work also. I'm a chef at Olive Garden. So that's another reason that I can do nutrition good too, because I'm a kitchen guy. So so I can sit there and create meal preps and things of that nature, because I like to cook in general. But I would work, and then as far as like our business wise, now we actually picked up some, because now I will promote more of the stuff that's actually like I'll promote our immunity tea and our best defense, which is like an airborne. So I try to promote most of those products that's going to help people's immune system, because that's what people are worried about now, is the virus. So it's like, okay, well, let me show them, well, I have something that can help them fight against this as well. And so we just transferred more virtually. So, because like my wife, she'll do a couple of dance classes. We'll set it up with the lights and stuff, like a little studio up here to the side. And she'll do virtual dance classes right here at the house, and have people send the payments to the Cash App, and they'll do it virtually. I'm like, okay, and there we go.
So would you say the pandemic actually kind of helped you improve your business somewhat?
I say it did. I said, in my mind, I think it's how people take the pandemic, because the pandemic can either push you to grow and to adapt and to be more creative, or you can go into a panic mode, and it can cause you you know what I'm saying, lose some things or actually go the
Right.
opposite way.
Right.
So we just knew we had to start creating, which was go more virtually, because if that's where business is going, that's where we have to go. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We have to try to keep up with market as well. So people felt more comfortable doing these Zooms and meetings like this.
Yeah.
So
Man.
so
So,
I'm just thankful for the Zooms and all these different Zooms and
yeah.
different things that came out
Mhm.
because they helped.
Facts, man. Yeah, big facts, man. You know,
Yeah.
just to piggyback off, you know, just the healthy portion of it. You know, I know a lot of us was not healthy pre-pandemic. You know, and this is something that my fiance and I, because we compete, so we was already on zinc. We was already on our fish oils, making sure we take our multivitamins, just because it's important to keep up with your health.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, it took a global pandemic for us to realize, okay, we need to wash our hands after we use the bathroom. That
Right.
should be a no-brainer,
Right.
or for us to just take better care of our health. Or, when you sneeze, make sure you cover yourself. Like
Mhm.
these are things that already should have been established principles, and it's sad that it took a virus, a pandemic, for us to say, wow, this is important. But I pray that now that it's in the forefront, it continued to be a forefront for the longevity, not just for right now, because we're tied down and this isn't open and we have to mask up and things to that nature. So I hope we continue to keep those principles, toward the future.
Right.
Right. Right.
It made the pandemic actually made me focus more on my kids because I knew I can get into a rhythm and take my vitamins and drink. And I drink my green tea every morning hot.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me pay more attention to the kids because then I was like, hold on, did you take your vitamins?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Did your sister take your vitamins? Nah, all y'all come in. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So it made me focus more on making sure that they're getting into the habit. Because sometimes we'll get
Right.
into our habits and we be done getting focused and we
Yeah.
forgot about a couple loved ones that's right there around us and they're not really doing
Yeah. That's
it.
right.
So how can, because of course we speaking to the general public, right? So as a general public, how can we be healthier? How can we be healthier?
I say the first thing is doing getting the main minerals and vitamins we need in our body. So for one, is a multivitamin supplement.
Mhm.
Again, I don't care where you get it from. You do your own researches. But it's minerals that we should be getting in our body, and then
Mhm.
hydration. We should be staying hydrated.
Mhm.
Water, different vitamins and minerals. And because everybody's a little different too. Some person could like I can be lacking more in vitamin D, where another person could be stronger in it, but they need more vitamin B.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I
Right.
got a primary doctor too. So I mean, try to get checkups too to see what actual vitamins you're lacking,
That's what's
and
Mhm.
then take more of it.
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I
A lot of
remember.
people don't do that.
Yeah, that's a fact. I remember one of our favorite episodes. Actually, real quick, guys, before we continue, please make sure that y'all follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us at G.M.S underscore grown man subjects. You can follow me at underscore MM muscles, as well as King underscore Jaffe. Salute to Mel.
So, and you can follow me at GQ2Smooth07.
Go ahead, man. Plug yours in there. Plug yours in there. Come
You
on.
can find me on my new page that I'm finna blow up in a minute, but it's Mike Jones underscore impact. And
Mm.
then if you want to see more family content, you can follow me, the wife, and the kids on the Joneses. That's the Joneses underscore 24 impact.
Man, so so
Nice.
so so you mentioning that, right? So you mentioned that. I gotta say this. I gotta say this, man. And when you guys follow it, when you guys follow the page, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But literally, when you go to this page, it automatically gives you a vibe. And I'm talking about husband, wife, the kids, they're all interacting with each other. You know, I done seen some TikTok videos. I done seen some workout videos. I done seen like some cleaning up videos. And it's really smooth just because like how many like you guys are inviting us into your home, you know?
Yeah.
And I really think that that's so dope that you and your wife, you know, you guys made this family, and you guys made, you know, social media and are content creators, you know, as we speak, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure like you guys page have exploded, and people probably want more than what you already post, because it's like you guys post really quality content,
Yeah.
man.
And you know what the funny part is, like the family page, yeah, we're moving it because we're almost at 6,000 followers on that.
Yeah.
But actually, my wife's, and then she has her dance page that's moving. Then I have my fitness page.
Mhm.
But then we have a TikTok. Now the TikTok is 70K.
That's
Wow.
strong, boy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's strong, yeah, baby. That's
Yes.
strong.
And me, that was crazy because they was just doing dance TikToks, and then every time my daughter would get into it, my 13-year-old, anything she would touch, the likes and follows would just massively grow. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey girl, come jump on my post.
That's a fact. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You know,
Definitely.
again, man,
Definitely.
social media, man.
It's actually fun having the kids come involved because now my wife, when she does a dance class, she does it every Saturday at a dance studio right here in Raleigh. Now that 13-year-old, she actually helps. So she goes, she's the ones making sure she's taking the payment, making sure everything is straight.
Yeah.
And she's even helping my wife come up with some of the choreo.
Man, so for the viewers watching, where how can they get in contact with your wife, man, for potential, you know, sessions in the studio on Saturdays, you said, right?
Yeah, that's every Saturday. That's a dance fitness class. So yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying, the girls, they go there, they get to have their fun, but they're also gonna burn calories because she gonna make sure there's some sweating going on. I told her, I say it's a safe environment turn up for women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's no club environment, no liquor, no bunch of guys around you. It's all y'all girls, y'all ladies in the just basically just hyping each other up.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up for real. Yeah.
And then those of us guys that got wives and all relationships, you'll feel more. You'll feel better. You'll feel better letting her go to that. She ain't got to worry about nobody messing with her. None of that.
Right.
That's what's up. Go
I
ahead.
have
You.
two last questions for you. One, how do you stay consistent on reaching your goals? And two, I noticed that there was three people that you said inspired you the most: Eric Thomas, I think it was Tyler Perry, and T.D. Jakes. What is it about those three individuals that stands out the most that inspires you about them?
The most is that their stories are coming from nothing. Like Eric Thomas, him just failing trying to get a degree. I forgot how many times it was, but it was a ridiculous number that it took him just to get a bachelor. You know what I'm saying? He was well past the 4-year mode. But his wife inspired him because she was taking care of the finances so that he can do this. She was helping build him and just telling him, no, you go get this degree, you do what you got to do. And that's why Eric Thomas became big and what he is, and he made sure his wife don't need for anything. They got a couple homes. And then seeing T.D. Jakes come from a church to where it was only him and 3 other people. You know what I'm saying? They look at how big he is now and all the books he wrote and the big church he got and all the followers. But they hear the story where it was just him and 2 other people. And he was taking his hard-earned money just to pay the bills in that little church.
Right.
He was coming with church shoes that were starting to bust open at the seams and at the shoes, you know. holes in his blazer. You know what I'm saying? These guys came from nothing. Tyler Perry, that was homeless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and started writing plays and coming up with this whole Medea character. And now he has a whole studio that's on slavery ground that he bought in Georgia. All these men came from the bottom. And to see them come and see their different stories and see the passion that they take to what they're doing, it's a whole nother level. But you can see why those people, why they're at their level just by their story, that background. And you know why they move so hard.
Right.
So those are three people like I would love to meet and like ask questions and actually pick their brains to see how those millionaire finna be billionaires, how they thinking. And how they rolling. Black billionaire, you know?
Yeah, right.
Big facts, man. You know, major salute to Tyler Perry. I don't know if it's officially in Forbes list, but did he hit the billion? Did he hit the billion?
I thought he did before.
You know what? I actually think he did.
He did hit it.
They talked about him with his friend Oprah. You know,
Okay.
Hope. You friends with Oprah, Oprah gonna help you out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he hit $1 billion or he hit 999,999 million, but it don't even matter. You in there, man.
But Eric Thomas had took the role too. Eric Thomas became the #1 motivational speaker. He beat out Tony Robbins.
Oh, wow.
That's tough right there because another name I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about your Les Browns. I'm thinking about your Bob.
Look, that's the thing. Les Brown told him that you are going to be the #1 speaker. Because Eric Thomas he wasn't saying it at first yet. And Les Brown was telling him, no, you it. Like, don't say you want to be one of the best speakers. No, Les Brown told him, no, say you are. And it was a matter of time. Because I mean, Tony Robbins, he's a good speaker. And I've seen a lot of his work and his videos. But it's some stuff Eric Thomas said that was kind of true. And what Tony Robbins was doing, he was doing it became a lot of money involved. Like even if you at the show, just to get by, take a picture was another money. Just to get an autograph was a ridiculous another amount. But Eric Thomas capitalized on that. No, you pay to get in, I got you. You gonna feel me? I'm gonna sign something. You gonna feel me? You don't have to do all that. You pay to get in, I got you.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it should be. I love the passion. He was he was talking about the NFL, and I see that people gave him a little flack for it, but I actually thought that it was true. You know, usually when you say things that are true, but they go against the grain, people want to cancel you, right? And he had mentioned he was talking about quarterbacks, and he was like, you know, one of the reasons why black quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls is because they want to be the running back, they want to be the wide receiver, and they want to be the tight end. He was like, they don't focus on just doing their job. Their job is to lead the team, throw the ball. Why are you trying to average 100 yards? Why are you trying to catch it for 60 yards per game?
Right.
Good job. And I was like, that's so true. And a lot of times, even when it comes to being an entrepreneur, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. I don't have an assistant, so I got to make sure I schedule these calls. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an accountant, so I got to make sure I move this to this account. I got to make sure I wire this to that. And I don't know if it's one of those situations because we've always been taught that we have to do everything and anything in order to get the job done. But that statement was absolutely true in what he said.
It was. Because I can remember as a kid even playing sandlot ball. You know what I'm saying? You in the colored community and y'all all playing sandlot ball. You pretty much told like, nah, you got to be able to do it all. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You got to make a name out the moves you can make.
Yep.
That's why you had the Mike Vicks that came out of Virginia.
You
know?
One of my favorite movies of Tyler Perry I'm not really a big Madea fan. To me, it's nothing funny about a man dressing up as a woman, but you know, it's opinionated.
No,
But
I
favorite,
like his other movies though. He got strong movies.
my,
Yeah, he
my,
got some
my,
strong moves.
my favorite movie of his is Daddy's Little Girls.
Yeah,
That
that's a good
movie
one.
right there,
Yeah.
it's way more men out here, you know, that's in custody battles that want that wants their kids. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that movie right there, it just always touched my heart, man. You know, you got Idris Elba, who's, I mean, he's box office.
He's a
He
great
do
actor.
his thing. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. You got Gabrielle Union in there, Tasha Smith. You have so many great people in that movie, man. And the fact that this man is fighting to get his daughters, man. I just love it, man. That's my favorite Tyler Perry movie right there. That's my favorite Tyler Perry movie. For real.
One of the best ones, in my opinion.
Yeah.
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 I like that. I think most of the time when you like a good movie, sometimes it also depends on the season of life you in.
Yeah.
I liked it, the Why Did I Get Married 1 and 2 from him.
That was
Because,
good.
because I'm a married man though, and I was just crossing my 10-year mark. And then those movies, they really bring out just about every aspect of what could go on in a marriage and what you have to do to work through a marriage with these different obstacles. So at my time in my season, mine was the Why Did I Get Married 1 and 2.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Definitely.
Guys, we are winding down to the last 10 minutes. Please make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us at G.M.S_grown man subjects, as well as my personal account _MM muscles, as well as King_Jaffe.
And you can follow me at GQ2Smooth07.
And you can find me at Mike Jones _Impact.
There we
The
go.
family, the Joneses 24 Impact. And all you ladies that like the women empowerment and working out together is Nutella _24 fit.
Man.
Smooth.
So man, we're gonna get into a little bit of sports, man. So tell us
I've been seeing some things happen.
Oh man, so all right, Milwaukee Bucks, man. Milwaukee Bucks won the championship, right? Of course, you know, they didn't have to play the Lakers, you know, but they got Brooklyn out there, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about them repeating? Do you think they'll be able to repeat?
I to be honest, I don't think so. I think right now they went ahead and shook up. They shook up everybody's thoughts, like, okay, this team that came up. But everybody now, people are already making chess move on their boards already, because you see Westbrook done went to Lakers. Everybody's moving their pieces now to try to stop that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, man.
So the Lakers, that's G team right there. Like that's G team. When I first heard the news, first of all, I was hearing about Chris Paul. I was hearing about Kyle Lowry. It was another point guard, but I was hearing about another point guard, and then it was Westbrook, and I was like, oh, it was Lonzo.
Yeah, Lonzo. Yeah.
I was like, damn, I think Lakers are gonna land at least one PG. I wasn't sure who, but I was actually thinking like they might be able to reunite with Lonzo, you know, because I think they let him go too soon. And then Chris Paul holding out, I was like, wow, he might end up in LA.
Yeah.
And I was still mad about back in like 06, 07 when they didn't let Chris Paul go with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still harboring old feelings from there. Yeah. And when the news hit that they got Russell Westbrook, I said, so you mean to tell me you can give up
Kyle Kuzma,
Kylie Jenner ex-boyfriend, right? A dude and another dude for Russell Westbrook? How did that make any sense, bro? So I knew as soon as the trade went on, bro, like G was already in the chat, bro.
I tell you what though, if I feel like Westbrook is getting older, so he's
Yeah.
learning how to calm down a little bit with the extra like attitude stuff. Because we gotta face it. Even right now, even with the young dudes, he can still come through and dominate.
Mm-hmm.
So he still got some good legs on him.
Mm-hmm.
So if they could talk it out and have a good chemistry over there, it'd be like, hey man,
Don't be scared.
we grown
Don't be
men.
scared.
Let's get it done. They're
So
gonna be a force to reckon with.
so this was my one knock on Westbrook. This has always been my one knock on Westbrook. What separates him from the Steph, Kyrie's, the Dames, Chris Paul,
Irving.
is just the accountability. I feel like Westbrook has never had someone, preferably a coach, to hold him accountable. Meaning, your game is not 3-point base.
Yeah.
So the next time you go out here and shoot a 3-pointer, your ass is coming on the bench with me. And he's never had nobody to hold him accountable. I think if he had somebody who held him accountable, who he respected, he wouldn't make the decisions because that falls into his IQ. Like, he knows that he's not a good 3-point shooter, but he's not worried about the repercussions other than missing a shot. He's not worried about, okay, well, I might get benched by the coach. He's not worrying about the pushback they may give. He's just worried about, I'm going to brick this and I'm going to probably get the rebound. And that's my one knock. It's just the accountability. And I think that having LeBron James, he is going to be like, yo, Russell, listen, we don't got time for that.
Yeah.
We want to win. And LeBron is going to be that accountability partner. I don't think he's ever been on a team of a player that was going to hold him accountable, including the coach. Whether that's James Harden, whether that's Melo, whether that's KD. Like, all of those people just wanted to play. They just wanted to play basketball. That's it. They like, you're a professional. You should be able to do it. But LeBron is going to hold him accountable. So I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work.
Yeah. And LeBron needed, because don't get me wrong, I've been a Bronny fan since he came out. But I know for a fact, Bronny got to realize these young cats got them legs. They're running.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to make good moves now while we got the chance.
Right.
Because we getting older. I'm doing everything I can.
Only getting older.
Eating regimen changed, workouts done changed. I'm doing everything I can for me. Now I got to make smart decisions. And looking at him business wise, he is smart. So,
He
hit $1 billion too.
He just made the mark too. So I'm like, he got the mind. So he'll coach him up.
How do you feel about because I know you said you was a Bronny fan since he came out. Where does he rank on your greatest, or let me not say greatest, your top players?
Top 5.
Where is he? Where is he? Top 5, top 1, top 10?
I think he would be, because I look more at eras.
I like
you
that.
know what I'm saying? Because like Michael Jordan, the GOAT, he the GOAT in that era. And we all know that. Michael Johnson said it. They all said it. And I'm like, looking at era right now, I feel like he's GOATing it right now.
So you
that's going based off of all his accomplishments. Championships, MVPs, you know what I'm saying, playing in the Olympics. It's going off a straight number base. And he has records from like being the player to have so many triple doubles.
Okay, now the numbers only tell part of the story. What about the eye test?
The what test?
The eye test. When I'm looking at the game and I'm looking and I'm like, I give you a perfect example. It's been times where you watch Kyrie Irving play, and I swear he's the best player in the league. It's times when you watch Steph play.
Now don't get me wrong. That the one thing I hated the most is when Kyrie Irving and LeBron separated.
Yeah,
because I was like, why do that?
Yeah, that was shocking to me.
I was like, y'all two, it's like y'all were taking turns taking the torch. Hey man, I gotta take a rest, take over. You know what I'm saying? Them two was leaders You know what I'm saying? They might have bumped heads a few times, but both of them were leaders in their own. When it was time to lead, both of them stepped up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Irvin, and that's why I like the Irvin. Irvin, I feel like he showed that he's one of the top point guards right now when they put him in that championship and they made him lock up with Stephon Curry. When I watched him lock up with Curry and win that championship, and he shut Curry down the end of that fourth quarter, he basically just let everybody know, no, I'm that point guard.
Yeah, he did.
But the only thing that really gets me when it comes to LeBron, and I guess because it could be my age, me and him the same age. But anyway, the switching team thing, I feel like that's a new era type thing.
Yeah.
Like I like it Jordan as the GOAT, and also because he stayed in one spot.